So first create a HTML file by writing anything with .html extension. Then write a root element HTML itself with a children tag head, which will further contain children tag like title, meta, etc., which are not directly visible in the screen. You can see here different types of meta which are used to describe the page to help in SEO to rank higher in the search engine. You can also use the style inside the head element, which you will learn later in the CSS tutorial. HTML also have another child, which is body, where you will write all of your content. There are different types of text formatting tags in the HTML, and heading is one of them, where you can use heading in a 6 different types from big to small. You can see in the screen. It is important in the pages where you can use multiple subheading, and if you want to write a paragraph you can use p tag. You can also use article tag, which works the same, but p tag is more popular. If you want to make a text bold, you use p tag and make italic I. Span tag can be used to also represent some text, some word. The main difference between these tags and the above p and heading tags are these tags are inline level element, which means that they only takes width of their content, where the above tag are block level element, which takes full width and start from the new line. You can see they are starting in the same line as the previous element, but in the paragraph, even though keeping in the same line, they work in the different line, and they takes all of the width of their parent. Comments are not that useful in the HTML, but you should know comment does not run even though what you write inside it. Anchor tag or a tag are also useful tags which helps to navigate to another pages or another website by simple one click. If you want to make in another tab, keep the target blind attribute. If you want to render list inside HTML, there are two types of list: order list and inorder list. And you can see how one thing I forgot previously was the pre tag, which you can add random spaces and it doesn't delete those spaces or line. If you're creating any website, you also need to get data from the user, so you need to use forms and input. To create a forms, create a form element which will have an action attribute, which means that what should be the action after user submitting the forms. Another attribute is the method, which you will learn later in the create an input element of text and also create label for it. There are furthermore attributes in the input element like name, ID, placeholder, which help user to what to type in the box. I also want to create a password input. There are different types of input you can add. You can see password input can show the text. Another useful tags are the semantic tags, which can be used as a parent tag of the different other element like heading, paragraph, which help to differentiate the different section. And these tags work as the block of the HTML element and make it easy to style by using them. Different semantic tags can have different purposes, but you can use anywhere, but you should use for what they are made for. Nav is used for navigation purposes, footer is used for etc. So it's best practices to use them for what they are built for. One thing I forgot in the above form element is the button, which help to submit user the information. It can be handled later by the JavaScript. You may also want to use images in your website. To add images, create a img tag and add the source of it. You can give the height or width or both.